What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45 and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon 3D printing update video. We're going to show off some of our 3D prints we've been doing in the last couple months. I like to do this regularly to show off the 3D printer and all the cool things you can do with it and all the great stuff we're making with it as well, because it is a awesome little tool, and we're every day we're trying out new things, cool things, buying more filaments so you get to see all the cool colors, and just generally doing some sweet projects. And I really hope soon that I'm going to be able to buy some of the Imperial Terrain files, because I'd really love to print those. I just purchased a 2.0 millimeter hot end tip for the X1 Carbon, which basically what it does is it creates finer detail prints. The printer comes with a 0.04 millimeter. You can get a 0.6 and a 0.8. Now 0.6 and a 0.8 is going to give you faster prints but less quality, whereas the 4 is kind of where they kind of set their standard for quality versus speed, and then a 2 is going to be a little bit slower, but on those really cool models like a Imperial Terrain, like a bunker, like all the cool things you can get from them, it is going to definitely give you that detail that you want for your miniatures table. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at some of these prints here, talk about them and how they're just useful for everyday life. And if you enjoy these types of videos, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, guys, well, let's get into it here. We got these, what makes this possible is the playback of the X1 Carbon, as you know from previous videos, is really good. If you want, you can check it out. They have a camera in there with a playback function, a time-lapse function. You just need a micro SD card, and you can basically capture the prints of all the stuff you did and go back and look through them and in short, time-lapse videos. So here we'll start out with this one here. This was a gift to a coworker. My wife's been doing a lot of these prints. She's been doing a lot of this stuff, really getting into 3D printing and learning how to use it, just kind of like I did. This one here is like a manta ray, but it kind of like moves around because of the breakable parts. So it kind of actually like a real manta ray. And this is a really nice color here. I believe I think it's the cobalt blue metal PLA. Which is really, really nice. And so, yeah, that it kind of flows around like that. And really nice, easy print. Pretty cool. What else do we have? Oh, this was a good one here. I actually have the item here to look at. So my wife has got lots of plants now. She's been kind of growing a plant collection. It's funny, she never was a green thumb person, but now she's got a garden in the back and plants, and she's just loving it. And I guess maybe it's part of motherhood, or maybe it's just how your tastes change over time. But this one here is a plant pot. It's actually really cool. This is the Nebula PLA Sparkle from Bamboo Lab, which is just a beautiful color here. Really, really nice color. And that's a plant pot. And that took a while here, but it's a pretty good little thing here. I got it right here in front of me here, so you can kind of see. It's got that nice finish on the bottom. We use the textured plate. It's got the little holes down here for water drainage, and just a really nice, simple plant pot. So you don't have to go out and buy plant pots. A roll cost me $30, and that didn't even use like a quarter of the roll, I'm pretty sure. So do the math on that. You save a lot of money printing your own stuff. So that's really cool. On to the next. This one took a little bit because of the holes. The nice thing is that we didn't have to use supports, because when you have the gradual buildup of the holes, when they kind of slowly come together there, you don't actually need supports. It's just if you have like a big section that doesn't have that gradual kind of, so like if you have a flat piece, you have to have a support there. But like circles are something that usually you don't have to have supports on. So this is for my son. He has his own cooking utensils. He's 6 years old. So he has his own cooking utensils. And so his mother wanted to give him a little crock for his cooking utensils so they can be on the counter with the other ones. So nice little idea. Kind of cool like that. We also did hooks here. These are actually pretty cool little sturdy hooks. So it's got a hook at the bottom, hook at the top for a coat and a backpack. Again, these are for the kids here. We designated a little spot for their backpacks right by the door going out to the garage, so they can have their backpack for school and their coats. My little 3-year-old's going to daycare now, so he needs a backpack too, apparently. So yeah, it's kind of nice and cool. And we did their favorite colors, purple and yellow. Purple is a favorite color for a boy. It's royal purple because he's a king. The yellow, actually, I'm more surprised about the yellow. Yellow is a favorite color. It's kind of weird because I've always thought like yellow is one of those colors that you really have to work hard to make it look good. It's like Bumblebee, right? The colors for Bumblebee and the transformation looks really good. But if you just have like a plain yellow, I don't know, guys. This one here was a little helmet for another coworker from my wife's work with. He was leaving as well and did a little clone helmet for him. So that was kind of cool. I think that's phase 1. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I never remember. I'm pretty sure that's the phase 1 helmet because the phase 2 has the rounded one, so it looks more like stormtroopers basically. This is cool. This is a fidget toy here, and it has all these spinny parts, like all the inner circles spin, so it almost like kind of like a solar system or something like that, or big circle pendulum. So it's kind of cool. This was a neat one as well. This is, I think this is the one I think it is. Yeah. So this one, the way this is designed is it's like a garbage holder for your desk. So right where the little opening's there, you slide it over your desk, and then that way, when you put it over your desk, it can collect all the. You can push all your scraps. Wife does a lot of crafting, card making, stuff like that, vinyl. So she can put all the scraps now. Just feed them into this thing, and then it kind of works like a little desk garbage that you can, and then you can like slide it across the table to where you need to move the garbage into. So that was a cool idea for her craft area. So lots of cool things you can do for just everyday use, right? Like the plant pots and stuff like that, the hooks, they're all like really, I haven't done any like super fun stuff in a while. I'm trying to remember which one this is. I think I know which one this is. Okay, so this is another plant pot. This is a cool little one. You can make it bigger, but we made this one kind of small. So this is Groot. This is a Groot plant pot. So it's kind of cool too. And we did it so that we could paint it basically. Because we do have a little Groot 3D print that somebody else gave us long ago before we even got our 3D printer. So here is Groot. Plant pot. She did a fabulous job on the coloring. Looks really, really good. Little green on the top. And then so there's the plant pot. So that was actually really, really cool. And it's cool to be able to paint the stuff, which is why I like the gray, which is good for terrain and stuff like that. So you can do things like that. This is a 2-part one. This is a stand for inside another type of plant pot, basically, to allow for water drainage. So this goes in the bottom, and you put the plant on top of that. This is the pot itself. It's like, what is it? What is it? It is, if you have any idea, a giant skull plant pot. So my wife really loves skulls. She always had kind of a thing for skulls. So there you got like a big skull, and then you got right at the top there, and then the plant goes in there, and then the little piece I showed you in the last one goes in the bottom, and you put the plant on top of that. So another cool plant pot skull. You know, the Hamlet was like, I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest. Could probably do that all the time with all the skull stuff I have around the house from her. This is something interesting too. She did tools, garden tools for birthday presents. She originally bought garden tools, and then she decided to 3D print a garden box, but the garden tools she bought didn't fit, so she printed her own garden tools for the birthday present for one of our son's friends. The cool thing is, and this is out of just regular PLA, which is probably not the best choice. It's probably better to use PETG. So there's that, but yeah, you get cool options to do that with. I think there's another one here, a little shovel. Yeah. So, and they're pretty good, and so you could do that out of PETG, and they'd last a lot longer. And then these last ones here are the pieces for the these are the pieces for that garden box I was talking about. These are the end clips, basically for the handle. This is the handle right here. I'm gonna speed that up. Yeah, so like there, you can see after a while it stops the infill right about there, and then goes up a little bit more, and that's for those to go in. And then the last piece here is the actual box itself. So there's the garden box. Yeah, and that's where you can put the tools in, and you punch out the supports, put the tube through it on the one side, and put these little caps on the other side, screw them in, and then you got yourself a garden box. So I mean, like I said, there's just so many things you can do with this. There's so many cool things, and these are some of the projects we've done lately. This is what we've been working on. We're definitely got more projects on the way, so we're gonna pile up a bunch again and show you guys. Probably gonna have some stuff for Christmas. So tell me what you guys think. Are you excited for 3D printing? Do you like 3D printing? Do you think that this is a worthwhile venture? Do you think you can save money on your everyday necessities? The hooks were a great thing. I don't have to go and buy hooks when I need something. I can just print them. So it's really, really cool, all the different things you can do. I would love to design my own prints someday. Hopefully we can do that in the future. But there's so many cool things that we can do. In fact, right now I'm working on a thing for my riser that I did. And it's just a little thing that goes in front of the AMS, and it lets you put these tags that we did. So we did these tags for the different colors, so you can see what the material looks like. And so you can actually just now hang these tags in front of the AMS where the thing is, so you know which color you have on there. So it's kind of cool, and that's what I'm working on right now. But tell me what you guys think down below. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.